Hey guys, and welcome to day 2 of Stephen King Week. So today's review is on Pet Sematary. So Pet Sematary was directed by Mary Lambert and was written by Stephen King himself. And is based on his book Pet Sematary. And was made in the year 1989. And Pet Sematary follows this family who move into this house, and at the house there's this road, and trucks go flying down this road, and a lot of pets are killed on this road. And also at the house there's this little pathway, and the pathway leads into a pet cemetery where kids have pretty much buried their animals who have died. A lot of these animals have also died due to the trucks flying by. And yes, so pretty much the father, Lewis Creed, he is having nightmares after this guy at his a doctor or a nurse at this place, and this guy's hit by a car and he dies. So he's being terrorized by nightmares of this guy. But it's not until a family tragedy hits this family that Lewis is pretty much learns that the guy living next to him, Judd, is hiding a secret about something. And yeah, this movie, my thoughts on Pet Sematary, it's a brilliant film. I absolutely love it. The whole, I think, the grief of dealing with pets, and the whole teaching the kid about death. Because Lewis, he lives in this new house with his wife and 2 kids. And yeah, there isn't much to say. I think a lot of people know about Pet Sematary and have heard about Pet Sematary. It's a bit hard to explain this movie without giving away spoilers, which I don't want to do. And yeah, I think, so actually this isn't a spoiler, alright, because I'm just reading the back. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts on this film. I wasn't too sure what I could put as a spoiler, but on the back it actually has, I just noticed, the Pet Sematary is actually, they got a pet cemetery, and then behind the pet cemetery is this old Indian burial ground. And he pretty much gets, and he does something with this new Indian burial ground, and Judd knows more about this Indian burial ground than what he tells Lewis. He doesn't tell him, and something happens, and it's not good. And yeah, I think that's the whole thing. The whole characters also in this film are all likable. I think Stephen King most of his movies do have very likable characters. I think because he's very good at character development, and even I guess because he wrote the screenplay, it was a lot easier for him to go into character development. But you don't have any issues. I didn't have any issues with any of these characters. And yeah, so yeah. Also an interesting fact is this is actually based off somewhat real events. Pretty much when Stephen King had this house similar to this, his daughter Kat died, and also his son was nearly ran over by a truck. So yes, if you have seen Pet Sematary, comment down below what you thought about it, and if you haven't, do check it out, and I will see you all later with another review. Goodbye.